Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live stream of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's 2013 Costume Institute Benefit, presented by the Metropolitan Museum, Moda Operandi, Vogue, and Samsung. I'm HILARY RHODA here with Vogue's very own Billy Norwich.
We're coming to you live from New York at this remarkable event. This year's Costume Institute exhibition, Punk, Chaos to Couture, is on view here from this Thursday through August 14th. The exhibition explores punk's impact on high fashion. Hilary and I are looking forward to seeing who and how the guests incorporate that theme into their red carpet looks.
It promises to be a wild fashion night with safety pins, rips and tears, studs, and lots of hardware. I'm hoping to see at least one mohawk.
I'm still trying to grow at least one mohawk. Seriously, just so you get an idea of the scale of this event, check out the amount of media here tonight from around the world. I don't think I've ever seen so many photographers in my life. Once the stars start moving up those stairs, the flashes from all the cameras create a sort of, I don't know, Hilary, like a divine insanity. In addition, the streets surrounding us have been filling up with fans hoping to get a glimpse of their favorite celebrity and fashion icon. The New York energy, I describe it as electric.
The Costume Institute Gala has a very long history. It's been an annual social event in New York City since 1948. The gala celebrates the opening of the Metropolitan Museum's fashion exhibition at the Costume Institute.
Each year there's a different theme related to the exhibition. This year it is Punk, Chaos to Couture. The focus may change, but one thing is for certain. The gala consistently draws a who's who of fashion, Hollywood, the arts, athletics, and society.
The annual Costume Institute fundraising gala at the Met has come to be known simply as the Party of the Year. Over the years, the gala has become a reflection of our changing culture, not to mention an ever more glamorous arena for high fashion. Through the eyes of its curators, the Costume Institute's extraordinary holdings have evoked themes that run the gamut from historical periods to genres to individual design innovators. In turn, the galas have served to establish and confirm fashion trends through both the exhibitions themselves and the bravura sartorial choices of the guests.
Hey, Hilary's up on the top of the grand staircase, and I'm here with New York's finest new asset, Katie Holmes. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. We're so happy you're here. You look gorgeous. What are you wearing? As they say nowadays, who are you wearing?
Calvin Klein.
It's fantastic. Tell me the process by which you chose that dress and you went to Calvin and to dress for tonight.
Well, I'm very honored, and I had a couple of fittings, and Francisco designed this beautiful gown, and so I put it on, and it was kind of very easy to say, yeah, this is the dress. So.
It looks really beautiful. Is it comfortable?
It is, yes.
Katie, are you enjoying New York?
I am, yes.
Have you been to this party before? I believe so.
I have, and it's so beautiful, and I'm very happy to be back, yes.
We're all thrilled you're here. You look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Hilary, who's up there with you?
I've got PRABAL, GURUNG, and Electra Wiedemann with me right now. You guys, tonight's the theme of punk. So have you ever had a punk phase?
Yes, when I was in school, and right now, right?
Yeah, we're all feeling a little punky tonight. What about you, Electra?
I did. I went through a punk phase, and I, in rebellion, dyed my hair blue and thought my mom was going to be really pissed. But then when I came home, she was like, your hair looks great. So I failed at my punk moment. My mom thought it was great, so that means I failed. I failed to piss off the establishment.
And what are you most looking forward to tonight?
You know, I think it's one night where it's the culmination of designers and great talents and everywhere from like all walks of life, and just to be in that room and just people watch. That's what it is, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think once you get inside and you're kind of away from all the red carpet madness, you get to relax a little bit and see everybody all dressed up, and it's really fun.
Thank you so much. Have an amazing night.
You look beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank
you look great. You look very beautiful.
So you didn't need to worry about no columns.
And next we have the Tisches with us. Hello, you guys. How are you?
Good. Lizzie,
Hi,
Tish, Lizzie, and
Tish.
John.
I know. You look amazing. Who makes your dress?
Paco Rabanne.
Lovely. And what are you guys most looking forward to this evening?
ooh, everybody else's outfits.
It is quite a spectacle. This is the perfect theme to really see what everyone comes up with. I mean, but what are you excited to see inside?
Looking forward to seeing the show. It really is one of the great moments of spring when the Costume Institute, Andrew Bolton, Harold Koda combine all of their creative forces year after year. A great show. And I have to show off my tie.
Ooh, graffiti tie. We like that.
My son, who is now 19, gave this to me as a Father's Day gift 14 years ago.
Wow.
It's all about recycling and graffiti.
Right?
That is very punk.
But I'm excited to see the replication of the CBGB bathrooms. I think
it's
that
great.
looks like a great moment.
Get in there and go see those bathrooms. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Who? Hi, I'm here with Kimberly Chandler.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Wow.
So, who makes your dress?
Rodarte and Versace shoes.
It's gorgeous.
Thank
It's
you so much.
very on theme with the chains and everything. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
What are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
I can't wait to see the display of Givenchy and, you know, the secret performance. And I'm certainly looking forward to sitting at my table with Lauren and Domingo. So excited.
Lauren
Lovely
is
husband.
lots of fun.
Yes.
It's going to be so much great.
Yes.
And is there anyone specific that you're looking forward to seeing this evening?
Honestly, everyone. I think I'm so looking forward to seeing what everyone's going to wear. It's such a fun theme. I'm kind of excited for it all.
It is, and it's a very star-studded affair, and everyone really pulls out all the stops for this tonight.
Exactly, and you look stunning as well.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And do you have a favorite punk song?
A favorite punk song? God, it's kind of hard on the spot. Is Goo Goo Dolls considered punk?
That works.
Kind of sort of alternative.
Get in there and have fun.
Yes,
thank you so much. Grace Coddington, you look stunning. Good, how are you doing?
Very good.
What are you wearing tonight?
Rochat.
It's beautiful. So Grace, you grew up in England in this era, and you were through the whole punk. What can you tell us of your memories of that?
Hanging out on the King's Road and seeing all those great people that were so creative with the way they looked. I mean, it was just so much fun there.
That does sound like fun. And what are you there's so much preparing and you're behind the scenes. What are you there's all this that goes into it. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
Well, I'd like to see some real punks in here, and I snuck up the side of the red carpet, so I didn't really see anybody, but I'd love to see some real punks, like street punks.
Oh, that would be awesome.
They're probably not invited, I don't know.
Thank you so much. Have fun inside. Billy, what's going on over there?
Well, I'm here with Anna Wintour at the Costume Institute Gala. Anna, it's a big night in New York, isn't it?
Very exciting night, and for whatever reason it seems that the energy level has risen tonight. Maybe it's the subject matter of the exhibition, Punk from Chaos to Couture, but I think New York has been in a complete state of wondering what on earth they should wear tonight, so I for one am very interested to see what the results are going to be.
People always want to know what Anna Wintour is wearing. May I rudely perhaps ask you what you're wearing?
Yes, well, the curator of the exhibition, Andrew Bolton, told me that the color of punk is pink, so I'm in pink by Chanel.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Anna, in a very serious side, this is a major fundraiser for the Costume Institute, and this is perhaps 15 years since you've been involved?
I hate to tell you, Billy, it's actually been 16 years.
And about
16 years.
And about $100 million raised.
Well, we're quite a bit over 100 now, thanks to tonight's, the generosity of everybody coming tonight.
I think New York is very lucky to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm here with ROONEY Mara and Riccardo Tisci, who are hosting tonight's event. ROONEY, when Anna Wintour first approached you to host tonight, what did you first think?
Well, I was so happy that it was Riccardo, and I was so happy that the theme was punk, and I was really honored.
It's such a cool theme tonight. I mean, have you ever had a punk phase?
I don't think I had a punk fashion phase, but I think I was definitely a punk.
And did you guys collaborate tonight? I mean, you're wearing Givenchy. It is absolutely stunning. Did you guys collaborate together and talk about it?
Absolutely. With Rooney is like friendship. It's not only like, a really good actress and a good designer, try to make a red carpet moment. It's just really collaborating. I respect a lot, the beauty and the intelligence of Rooney. So really, I deliver something that's belongs to her skin, which is a lace with little metal.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Have such a good time inside. Thank you.
I'm here with my friend Lauren Santo Domingo, who in my opinion is one of those women who walk on water in high heels, and that's not easy. Lauren, good evening.
Good evening, Billy.
Well, Lauren's one of the co-chairs of tonight, and her company Moda Operandi is helping to sponsor the event. People really just want to know, they're tweeting in, what are you wearing? How did you decide to wear it? Tell us, deconstruct it for us.
Well, it's not very complicated. I start with a good dress and then add everything else on top of it. My dress is Dolce & Gabbana Alta Moda, and then the jewelry is a mix of.
Can you all get that?
And a little
I'm pointing. Forgive me.
A little bit of everything. I went to the exhibition this morning and saw, and I just got inspired to just layer and layer and then as I walked out the door, another layer, and normal.
Normal. You look great. When did you decide the Dolce? How many months ago?
I decided this summer in July. I attended the haute couture presentation in Milan and fell in love with the craftsmanship, the quality, the design. It's just everything is so exquisite, so well made, and I got to work really closely with the designers on making it, and we wanted a little bit lady, but a little bit punk. And
how many fittings?
We had about three.
It must be fun to go to a fitting.
Pretty fun, pretty fun. They make it easy.
What are you looking forward to about tonight?
Oh my God, what am I not? Really, I just can't wait to see what everyone else is wearing.
Great. Lauren, thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Givenchy's Riccardo Tisci is co-chair of tonight's gala, along with Anna Wintour, ROONEY Mara, Lauren Santo Domingo, and of course, Beyonce. Riccardo knew the theme of punk would allow for fun, freedom, and a bit of edge. We decided he'd be a good go-to guy to give us his thoughts on the punk movement and its in-your-face impact on fashion. Let's take a look.
The real moment of punk for me was The Cure. But I think the first pictures was the McLaren and Vivian, the Sex Pistol moment. And I think that was very shocking because it was all representing all the things I like, sexuality, darkness, and rebellion, which is really what is part of my personality. I'm not very into punk, the literal punk, copied punk, I think it's been so many beautiful interpretations, and for me punk is mostly about attitude. I found some people very punk without using studs or without using mohair, without using graffiti or print. I think punk is not only about look or music moment. Punk for me is about really the attitude on people and really the rebellion, the fact that not follow all the mass.
Hey, I'm here with Pedro Movidar, and excuse me the pronunciation, I haven't spoken Spanish in a minute. Your English is great.
His English is great.
So, we want to know, is this a collaboration? Is this a movie?
Well, so.
Yes,
it's not.
We wrote it in the car.
Yeah. I know many things about her now, after being in a car 1 hour.
Yeah, I'm going to learn to speak Spanish, I swear, one day.
Now, I know you're the guests of Riccardo tonight, Riccardo Tisci, and so this would mean that you are wearing a
Givenchy gown.
Tell me about the process. Did you? Because it's punk. The theme is punk.
It's not quite punk.
You want to show it?
I went vintage. I went Givenchy vintage today because I couldn't say no to this dress, and it has an amazing back to it.
Oh, it's amazing! It's great.
He's got a lot of great stuff happening right now, and it was hard to choose, but here I am.
Mr. Movidar, in Madrid during the punk years, what went on? Was punk an influence in Madrid?
Oh yes, absolutely. We were waiting till Franco will die. Fortunately, he did. We were living under a dictatorship. He did in the 75. So, I was very young, and among the young people, we tried to be everything that it was hot at that moment. So we tried to, we have a big influence from glam, punk, and new wave at the same time, mixed with our roots.
Fantastic.
I can see that I was punk while.
Well, you're in for a big treat when you see the exhibition. So glad you guys are here. Hilary, who are you with up there?
Hello, I'm here with Chloe Sevigny. You look stunning. Who makes your dress?
Proenza Schooler.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Tonight's theme is punk. Have you ever had a punk phase yourself?
Oh, I had a big punk phase, yeah, all through my teen years, and I think it still continues to this day. I'm still in my punk phase.
We're all a little punky tonight. So what are you most looking forward to seeing, or who are you most looking forward to seeing?
Not anyone in particular. I just like to see all the gowns. And
it is quite a sight. Everyone is really pulling out all the stops tonight, and everyone looks amazing. Who makes your outfit?
Dior Couture.
We both have a little bit of a same silhouette going on here tonight.
I designed my jewelry, Raposi.
Yeah, I'm wearing
she has
a very big
probably
cross.
the best ring here this evening.
Gorgeous. Have so much fun inside. Thank you so much. Billy, what's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm here with my hero, Andre Leon Talley.
Hi, Billy. How are you?
How are you tonight, Andre?
Very well.
What did you think when you heard that the theme was punk?
Well, I was excited because a lot of my favorite designers inaugurated punk. Vivienne Westwood, Zonda Rose before Vivienne, Versace. We've had great moments in punk, but I'm very excited about the urinal. I hear there's a urinal in the Met, and that's very controversial and very exciting. And according to Patti Smith, that punk began in a urinal downtown somewhere that I never went to, so I'm excited to see that.
All accurately reported by Mr. Andre Leon Talley. Andre, because on Twitter they want to know who made this gorgeous, gorgeous cloak that you're wearing.
Ford.
Excuse me?
Tom Ford.
Amazing. When did the process begin?
The process began in February, and I think it took 3 weeks to embroider. I was at Mr. Tom Ford show in London, and I just said, Mr. Ford, please. And he said, of course, and I love this coat, and I don't consider it punk, I just consider it appropriate for this occasion.
Do you have any recollections of, you mentioned the designers, of what you were doing? Were you at the clubs? Were you at CBGB?
I never did punk. I just said to Anna, I didn't do punk. I skipped punk and went straight to couture. I never did punk. But I'm very aware of it, but I'm looking forward to the exhibit. Punk I skipped. I just barely went over that moment.
Andre, bless you. Love seeing you. Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you very much.
When you're attending a gala like the Met Costume Institute benefit, you want to look your absolute best. We met up with the lovely Kate Bosworth and Olivier Roustan of Balmain to see what it takes to prepare for an event like tonight. Check it out.
Well, the Met is hands down the grandest night out of the year, so I love seeing how everyone kind of pays homage to whatever the theme may be. I think this year will be very interesting. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's so gorgeous. To me, there's a rebelliousness and a fierceness to Balmain, innately.
For me, when I wanted to propose you some clothes, I already knew that I wanted that you wear a short dress.
It's young and it's fun, and I think that's so much what the Met is about. Yes, it's black tie, and yes, it's formal, but it's an event where you feel like you could take your shoes off and dance the night away, and I think that's what makes it really special. And people do.
And people do.
I have done it.
Standing open.
Stand open.
We are so looking forward to seeing Kate Bosworth tonight, but right now I'm here with David Byrne and Sally Singer. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Who makes your amazing dress?
It's Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen.
And you were one of the originals in the music industry during this time phase. Is there anything specific you're looking forward to seeing tonight at the exhibit?
Oh, I have no idea what's in the show, but I imagine it's a lot of English stuff. They were much more stylish.
There's a little mix of everything, but it's probably going to be like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah, could be. Those of us who have those memories, yeah.
And what kind of fashions are you looking forward to seeing tonight? Do you know what people are wearing?
Tonight on the red carpet, I just got here, so I don't know what people are wearing yet, but I love yours. I think it's Milady Sisters, right? For Rodarte?
No, it's Wes Gordon. Wearing Wes Gordon.
Wes Gordon, cool. Very new name.
And is there anything, any kind of punk rock song, classic that you love?
Johnny Hit and Run Pauline by X.
Very good choice. Thank you so much. Have fun inside. Bye. Billy, what's going on down there?
Well, I'm gleeful to be with Darren Criss tonight. How are you, Darren?
I'm very well, thank you. Happy Met Ball.
Happy Met Ball. What are you wearing?
This is Richard Shy tonight, so we kind of got to collaborate a little bit on something understatedly punk, but kept some of the plaid and try to keep it formal. It's still a ball.
Darren, when you were a child, although you're still a youth, what was the most punk thing you ever did?
Most punk thing I ever did was sneak out of my window to watch a movie at like 12:30 at night a.m. And I was such a clean cut kid that was probably the worst thing I ever did. I wasn't very punk rock and roll. I listened to a lot of punk music. I went to the Warped Tour a lot, so that's not as punk as climbing out of your window and sneaking out of the house. I was caught, of course, and was grounded. Not very punk at all.
And what are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm interested to see where people kind of take the punk thing, you know? Yeah.
Thanks, Darren.
Of course.
Here comes Debbie Harry at your shrine.
Thank you.
How are you? How are you?
It's my friend Chris Stein.
How are you?
And Klemberg.
How are you? Nice to see you. Punk.
Punk.
You've heard of it.
I have heard of it, yeah.
How did you feel about tonight? What are you looking forward to? What are your thoughts? I mean, it must bring up a lot.
I hope there's lots of madness and wonderful, people all dressed up, and it's inevitable, right? Here it is.
You look fantastic. Can you tell us? We're getting these Twitter comments. What is Debbie wearing? How did she choose her outfit? And would you just kind of deconstruct it for us?
Okay, I will. I was invited by Tommy Hilfiger, and so he made this wonderful dress and jacket for me. And I'm wearing some jewelry from Michael Schmidt, an old friend of mine, who actually is a real punk. Although Tommy sometimes acts like a real punk.
I know him. I think he does act like a real punk sometimes, right? Did you know him then? I mean, is he a new friend?
Well, I think we've known Tommy for a while, haven't we? Come in.
What's that?
Chris.
What?
Come here.
What?
We've known Tommy for a while, right?
Yeah.
He did our clothes in '99 when we got back together, actually. The Reformation, for the tour, yes.
Yeah.
Do you have? We're thrilled you're here. And
I'm glad to be here, and it's going to be a great night.
Good.
And I hope that all the punks out there,
right?
are still punking it up. Okay.
See you. Bye. Hillary, what do you have?
Debbie Harry is a legend. I am here with Elle and Dakota Fanning. You guys look absolutely beautiful. You're wearing
Rodarte.
I love that. Sister.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love it. So you guys are both so young, but you have really made such an influence on fashion, and you really know how to be age appropriate. Where do you see your fashion going in the future? Into your 20s.
Oh, well, for me, I love experimenting and just sort of taking risk with it. So I hope that in my 20s or as I get older, I will still be as experimental and adventurous as I am now. I think she's gotten like so much adventurousness out in like her teens. She's only 15, and I am approaching my 20s and hoping to get more adventurous. So
we'll get some inspiration tonight from the exhibit, the punk. It's going to be so cool. Who are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
I think I'm really excited to see Beyonce.
General consensus.
I'm excited. I don't know. I'm excited to see a lot of people. I have friends here. I'm excited to see the exhibit, I think, most of all.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite punk song?
Do you have a favorite punk song? They're all so good. I don't know. You're the music. I don't know.
Well, you can find out in the exhibit. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You look pretty cool. How long did you take to get ready?
I'm here with Minka Kelly. Minka, you look absolutely stunning. What are you excited about seeing tonight with this punk theme?
Oh, I'm excited to see what Beyonce does.
We always are excited to see what Beyonce does. Have you ever had a punk phase in your life?
I think I've gone through many phases in my life. I think it may have been one briefly.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. I think, as a teenager, you kind of try it all.
And you look gorgeous. Who makes that dress?
Thank you. It's Carolina Herrera.
Stunning. Have such an amazing time inside. Thank you. Thanks.
Hey, I'm here with Karen Elson and her fabulous nose ring.
Hello. Got to punk it up a little bit.
Does it hurt?
No. Actually, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it for real. I love it.
It's not real.
It's not real. No, it's fake, for sure.
Listen, Karen, I have a firm grasp of the obvious, but you being British and a musician, how has punk influenced you?
God, I mean, punk is the ultimate sort of rebellion. It's the antithesis of all, ultimately what society is supposed to be. It breaks rules, it breaks boundaries of fashion, music, culture. I mean, punk, for me as a child, was so groundbreaking when I discovered it, because it's about rebellion and teenage rebellion. How beautiful that that's being explored again in fashion. I mean, yeah.
And what are you wearing?
I'm wearing Julia McDonald, and then I'm wearing a Saint Laurent second look for the after party.
Ah, great. Don't you love people who prepare?
Yes, I prepared this time, for sure.
Great. Thanks. Have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, Hillary. What's going on up there, honey?
Karen looks amazing.
Doesn't
I'm
she?
here with another gorgeous model, Cara Delevingne.
Very much. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Another gorgeous model, too, over here. Come on. Hello.
Who are you wearing? I love these stuff.
This is Burberry. It was actually made for me, and it's absolutely perfect. It's so good. I know when I saw it, I was slightly worried it'd be quite heavy, but it's so light. It's
It
amazing.
looks amazing, and your body looks insane.
Oh, thank you very much.
So you're British, and
I am.
punk originated in England in the 70s. So you must have some punk in you. I feel like all British people just have that kind of in their blood.
I think there's like an innate sense of it, just from being in London, you know, Camden, many places like that. It's just a lot of it kind of running around, and I guess it's kind of that freedom of speech, you know. It's kind of our version. I love it. It's really, really cool.
And are you going to be hitting up the after parties later?
I don't think I am. I've got to leave at 4 in the morning to go to work, so I am. I'm going to be very sensible tonight, not very punky-ish. I may actually be getting a tattoo after this, so that's in theme of it. That is in theme, so we'll see. Yeah.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye.
And next up, we have Eddie Redmayne, looking very dapper. Hi, hello. Good, how are you? So you exploded onto the scene with Les Mis, and we've seen you on the red carpet at the Oscars. Do you like dressing up, or do you embrace that?
Do you know, at an event like this, where it all seems to be about fashion, it is you feel very intimidated. I've sort of sat there having you're invited to a punk party, and yet you're told to turn up in a tuxedo, and you don't really know what to do about the situation. So I went for a very beautiful suit with a skull. That's my attempt to add punk.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Pathetic, I think. But
Who makes your tux?
Dior did.
Yeah, everyone's gets a little confused with the whole punk thing, but
Yeah.
is there anyone specific that you're excited to see tonight?
Oh, good. Do you know what's lovely is that you sort of, as an actor, you go and over the years, you work with lots of people, and they become intimate and close with them, and then you disappear again. And what's totally odd is that you then tend to meet up at extraordinary events like these, and so I'm looking forward to seeing friends who I've worked with.
And it's a great night to do that. Thanks so much. Have some great time inside. Thank you. Billy, who do you got over there?
Well, I'm here with KARLIE KLOSS, and she's calming me down because my punk years are starting to come through. How are you tonight?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm okay, except I have a contract that says I don't have to talk to more than 3 tall people, and you're the 3rd.
Okay, so everybody else, don't even bother coming over here. I don't know if I fit in the screen right now. I feel like I'm too tall.
You're here, and you look gorgeous. Well, we're not in Missouri anymore.
We are not in Missouri anymore. That's for sure. We're at the Met Ball, the best night of the year.
What are you wearing?
Louis Vuitton.
Tell me the process of the dress, because we're getting input from Twitter about what you're wearing and how you chose.
The dress was the easy part. I mean, it's gorgeous. The hard part was the hair. I dyed my hair black for tonight with like spray paint, and I just, I had to embrace the punk theme, and so, the hair was the hard part. The dress was a piece of cake.
If you had it to do over again and you were living back then, would you be a punk rocker?
Oh, heck yes. I would do the hair. I would dye my hair. I'd go crazy with everything, yes.
Have a ball tonight. Thank you. Hillary, who's there?
I've got Donatella Versace with me right now. Donatella, you look fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
I love the spike detail. Your whole collection this past season had a little bit of a punk rock edge to it.
It was the spirit of the revelation was punk. I want to celebrate the period of my brother when he did your punk, and today being at this exhibition with the punk video is amazing.
And there's a lot of Versace in the exhibition, right?
Yes, it is. I can't wait to see the exhibition.
It's amazing. I mean, what are you most excited to see inside?
Sorry?
What are you most excited to see inside?
Well, of course, my brother's safety pin dress and everything else.
The safety pin dress that Elizabeth Hurley wore is on display, and I mean, that is just, talk about an epic dress. It's just legendary.
Well, the dress made a career, the dress, so it's very, very particular.
It's very exciting. And do you have a favorite punk rock song?
Well, I like Sid Vicious. Everything he did.
Vicious. All right, thank you so much. Have a good night. Billy, what's going on down there?
I'm with three of the coolest women in the free world. We have Jennifer Godwin, Jessica Alba, and their muse, Tory Burch, who is so musically oriented and so punk back in the day. I don't know if she's going to share any of that with us. How are you ladies tonight?
We're great. We've just been having a great night so far. It's just starting.
All right, everyone wants to know the process by which the dresses were chosen and made, and how do you feel in your dress, and tell me about it, and how is it punk?
I feel very elegant, but kind of punk rock because it's leather.
Ah, yes it is. It's amazing. Jennifer, the makeup.
Oh, thank you. It's a good night for, I think having short hair has been very liberating tonight, and we were trying to sort of keep up with how incredible the dress was.
Tori, the punk years, what do you remember most?
Well, I don't remember much, and this is as punk as I'll ever get, Billy.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I tried.
Great. Thank you very much. Okay, Hillary, what's going on up there?
I've got Miley Cyrus with me here tonight. You look gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Who makes your dress?
Marc Jacobs. It's so perfect for tonight. I'm feeling so good and so punk.
It is so punk, and I love it. And are you excited to see the exhibit?
I am, of course. I mean, I just sit in here. I just can't wait to see there's so many different ways to kind of interpret what you're going to do for punk, and I think I got it easy tonight because the dress is just so punk itself and my hair, so I didn't have to really go crazy, but I just love to see what all the different kind of ways to take punk is, because you can do so many different styles with it. I'm really happy.
That's true, there are. And you have such a great way of executing your own style and the way, the things that you wear. And
thank you.
So, I mean, you pull this off amazingly.
Thank you very much. I felt like I kind of was like a punk rock, like Addams Family, Morticia. I love this. I'm like, I want to wear this every day because it feels so good, and it was amazing to not have to sit there and try on a million times. It's just fun to really get to stick to like a character tonight and get to be punk. So it's fun.
How many outfits did you try on?
This was it. This was the first one and no alterations, which is rare.
That's like unheard of.
Yeah, it was rare. We put it on. We're like, we love nights like this when things are just perfect and you just know what's right and it just feels right.
It works. It all comes together.
Yes.
And do you have a favorite punk song?
I'm always like, I love the Sex Pistols. Even tonight, I'm like, how can I kind of like get that in there? But again, like I said, there's so many ways to interpret what like really punk is. That has always been for me. So that's kind of what I love. It's
awesome.
kind of
we'll have so much fun inside.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And next up, I have Karolina Kirkova, looking very sultry.
You look great. I love that you're in pen.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So tonight's theme is punk.
Yeah.
Love how you're interpreting it tonight.
A lot of jewelry, punky jewelry.
Looks very good.
Thank you.
What are you most excited to see tonight?
I'm always excited to see everybody, what they're wearing and who really is going for it. You know, I'm really excited to see some mohawks. Unfortunately, they didn't kind of work with my look today, but I almost went for it. I almost did the mohawk.
We almost had the mohawk, but we pulled in the end.
Yeah, we chickened out.
Well, it still looks amazing. I mean, you can never go wrong. I am. I'm having an amazing time.
Yeah.
So what kind of? I mean, everyone is. There's people are pulling out all the stops. Some people are safe, but some people take those risks. Who do you think is going to be just going nuts tonight?
I don't know. I didn't see everybody. You kind of have to wait until tonight, tomorrow, when you look at all the pictures on Vogue.com and Style.com, see who did what. But it's always amazing to see kind of the very pretty to more riskier to more casual, funkier. And I think you have a lot of different personalities and at the Met Ball that it's always to see everybody's interpretation of punk or the theme every year.
And the guys.
And it is one to watch.
The guys.
Thank you so much. Have an amazing time inside.
Yeah, nice seeing you. I'll see you inside.
Billy, what's going on?
Hey, I'm here with Michael Strahan. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Billy. How are you?
Have you been to this event before?
No, I've never been to the event, so I'm really excited. I've heard so much about it, so it's going to be a fun night.
Do you have any thoughts about punk?
You know what? I know a lot of punks.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll see some more tonight, at least in dress, in costume.
You look really handsome. What are you wearing?
This is Calvin Klein collection. So it's a blue tux. It's not.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, it's not traditional black. It's a little blue. Mix it up a little bit.
I hope you can see that how chic the colors. It's the blue is really subtle. It's great.
I'm shining and sheening right here, man. I can see myself on that TV. I'm shining and sheening for everybody.
Are you going to talk about this in the morning?
Yeah, sure I will. I mean, this is a great event. Why not talk about this? You come to this. You don't keep it to yourself. You have to share it with the world. So I'm sure I'll talk about it in the morning.
And do you have any expectation that you hope to see perhaps in the exhibition, or?
Well, I have no expectations at all. My friend who invited me, I'm Patricia's date, she's told me all about it, so I'm just excited to just go and experience for the first time and let you know what I think tomorrow morning.
Everyone's thrilled, and we'll be watching tomorrow morning. Good seeing you. Bye. Hilary.
I'm here with Pharrell. Pharrell, I love your tux.
Thank you.
Who makes it?
Lanvin.
Very nice.
I tried to mix, it's a punk theme, so I tried to mix a little bit of, gingham print and the tux.
So tonight's theme is punk. Did you have any kind of punk phase yourself?
Yeah, I think it's been hard to escape for the last 2 years. It's like that mixed with a little bit of like weird grunge, a little bit of like ghetto hip hop, gold teeth, like.
And you're sporting some diamonds, and show the camera. What's going on here?
That's my homage to Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean.
I love it. It's working for you tonight. Now you're in fashion. You have your own labels. You have a store on West Broadway. What do you love just seeing, like, these are like your coworkers, your colleagues?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Met is always the coolest gala of like the year. You know what I mean? We all come out and sort of celebrate and pay our respects to various interesting eras of fashion that moved us as people. That they're like kinesthetic soundtracks to our lives, if that makes any sense.
It is. It's one of the most fun too, and I think it's going to be an amazing night. Have a good night. I'll see you inside.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
So Claire Boucher, also known as Grimes, is a talented musician and performer. Her unique fashion sense recently caught the eye of Karl Lagerfeld, and tonight she will be wearing Chanel. We were able to meet up with her before the gala and get an exclusive look at her fitting.
Make him, tell him to come over.
The first time I met Karl was at the Chanel Couture show in Paris. Yeah, it was kind of insane, but it was pretty cool. I talked to him for like 4 seconds. He just looked me up and down and said fresh, and I don't know if that means it was good or bad. I mean, Karl's probably like in my top 5 all-time favorite designers, so it's a pretty big honor to be wearing Chanel to the Met. Yeah, I don't know, I just find generally it's so imaginative and diverse, and it's classical, but classical in like the most adventurous way, like Rococo or Baroque or something. I mean, punk's relationship with fashion is really interesting because punk is sort of like, was initially like a rejection of fashion. I think the Met doing a punk exhibit is an interesting thing.
And I am here with Grimes. Grimes, how are you tonight?
Great, how are you?
I'm good. So you just performed at Coachella, and it's clearly a different fashion scene than it is here. What is the difference between being at Coachella and seeing the fashion there and being at the Metropolitan Museum of Art Fall?
Well, it's summer there, and it's seemingly winter here, but it's also, I don't know. I mean, I think the obvious is that it's much more casual at Coachella, because people are living outside.
That's true. Who were you wearing tonight?
Chanel.
I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is your first like big red carpet moment. I'm a huge fan of yours. I love your music. Is this like nerve-wracking? What was your day like getting ready?
I actually had shoots. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's live TV. So what was your day like today getting ready?
I actually had shoots and stuff all day, so I spent a lot of time taking off everything that was on. But yeah, I don't know. I was really stressed out until I passed that whole thing back there. Now I'm a lot more relaxed, I guess.
We're in like the safe zone now. Yeah. It's all good up here. What are you looking forward to seeing inside?
I don't know.
It's a punk theme, but it's amazing. The exhibit is incredible.
Yeah, the exhibit for sure. The exhibit
really
for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll have so much fun inside. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
thank you. Billy, what's going on over there?
Well, I'm here with Cy, who stopped to talk to us, and welcome to this event, and welcome to New York. How are you tonight?
I'm very fine. How are you? Thanks for having me here.
What did you know about the event before you got here?
Well, what can I say? You know, I studied East Coast, so you know, I heard a lot, and you know, this is humongous gig and event, and you know, it's like annual thing, right? And you know, the funny thing is, I heard the concept of the night is about the punk, right? Right. That's why I wear this red jacket.
Explain what you're wearing and how you chose it. I love the bow tie. I hope you can see the bow tie.
Yeah, I hope you guys can see this, like with leather and this one. And you know, especially the reason why I chose this dotted, like red color, because the concept of the night is punk. So this is what I thought about punk. But no one wore, you know, except black ones, so I'm kind of embarrassing right now.
No, you have nothing to be embarrassed about, and that is totally accurate from the early 70s. I remember the print.
So am I right? Am I right?
You look gorgeous. You look fantastic. And can any... I'm sorry? Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Frank Ocean. How are you tonight?
I'm great.
I'm Billy Norwich.
Good to meet you.
Welcome to this event. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Just,
Yeah?
you know,
Are you a punk aficionado?
No, I'm not. My punk IQ is low.
You're going to learn a lot tonight.
Yeah, I learned a few things. I'm looking forward to it.
And, have you been to the event before? I don't recall.
No. First year out.
So you almost hear a lot of stuff about this event. And were you anxious and excited, thrilled?
It's not an underknown event. It's pretty popular. It's just my first time actually coming to it.
I don't know, can we see his shoes? Mr. Ocean's shoes? They are fantastic. So there's a little punk, right?
Little bit. I had to be theme appropriate.
Who made your suit and who made the shoes?
This is Givenchy, pretty much from head to toe. Well, heads Frank Ocean and the toes Givenchy.
Yeah. I hope you all heard that. Thank you so much. Have fun. Bye. Hilary, how are you?
Love Frank Ocean. I'm here with Carrie Washington. You look so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Coming from you.
Who makes your dress?
This is Vera Wang.
Stunning. And have you ever had a punk phase when you were in high school or middle school?
No, in fact, we decided to honor Vera's design. I put all this purple highlights in my hair to have a punk moment, and I was like, I've never done anything like this before in my life, to rock some purple streaks.
Is it fun? How are you liking it?
So fun. I feel like I may have discovered something new about myself tonight.
Love it. And what are you most excited to see tonight inside the exhibit?
You know, that's always my favorite part of the night, is the exhibit, because I grew up in New York City, so the Met really holds a special place in my heart, and I feel like those kids in that old novel, The Mixed Up Files, where they get locked in the Met, so I love being here at night. I'm just thrilled to see the exhibit, and I always learn so much every year.
I know, it is really fascinating.
Yeah.
We'll have so much fun inside. I'll see you in there.
Thank you. Thanks.
See you later. Come on in, Baz. I'm here with Baz Luhrmann and his wife, Catherine. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. So you two are British, and
Australian, actually. But we were British.
We were British a few hundred years ago. We were convicts.
We are Australian, yeah.
The origins. So you guys are like the ultimate team in, making movies, and you're the costume designer. I mean, what is that like working together?
It's pretty good. Few fights?
Yeah, I think it's all we've ever really known, and so to us it's not unusual. We have our way, we don't think about it. We've been working together since we were kids,
Well, that's something to look up to, really, in this day and age. I love that.
Yeah.
And Great Gatsby came out.
It's going to come out this weekend, and the great news is all we keep hearing is people are competing to have the best Gatsby parties. Of course, tonight we've gone punk Gatsby.
I know, this is such a departure from the Gatsby.
No, it's punk Gatsby. It's punk Gatsby.
I love it. So how did you get ready tonight?
I delved back into my punkish past, because I'm old enough to remember punk.
We were there the first time
around.
I think we met the first time.
Let me tell you, this is this is much more demure and...
Check out this little punk number. A nice safety pin artwork.
It's beautiful.
Well, actually, we did meet. We were punks when we met.
I love it.
Isn't that shocking?
Billy, thank you so much. Billy, what's going on over there?
I'm with Vivienne Westwood, and that's a big deal. Welcome, Vivienne Westwood.
How do you do, Billy?
Hi, Billy.
This evening very much focuses around your experience in London in the early 1970s. How are you feeling tonight? What are you looking forward to seeing? Have you seen the exhibition yet?
I had a little look, and I like some of my stuff, and I will leave it there, yeah.
In what you're wearing, could you tell us, what people on Twitter want to know, what is Vivienne Westwood wearing? How did you choose it, about this? And also, I know from interviewing in the past that you probably have something hidden, some hidden detail going on.
Yeah, well, the most important thing is my jewellery, which is a picture of Bradley Manning, and I'm here to promote Bradley. And he needs public support for what's going on with secret trials and trying to lock him away. And he's the bravest of the brave, and that's what I really want to say more than anything. And because punk, when I did punk all those years ago, my motive was the same, justice and try and have a better world. It really was about that. But I've got different methods nowadays.
Miss,
that's one thing, but
Miss Westwood.
Yeah, is that it?
That's it. Thank you so much. We don't have more time, but you got the message out. Thank you.
Say one more thing.
Hillary, how's it up there?
I wanted to introduce
Love Vivienne Westwood. Andrew Bolton is the curator in the Costume Institute at the Met and has overseen many of the museum's most memorable exhibitions, including the record-breaking Alexander McQueen show in 2011. The influence of punk's aesthetic is something he's been wanting to explore in greater depth since he touched on the attitude of punk and Anglomania in 2006. Let's take a look.
Fashion, to me, one of the roles of fashion is to provoke and is to confront and is to react against the status quo. And I feel as if the greatest legacy of punk is the idea of do-it-yourself. What I wanted to do was look at the different sort of manifestations of the DIY aesthetic in high fashion. And I broke them down to hardware, which is in a way the more formalistic co-option of punk, which is the safety pins and the studs and the zippers, the more obvious adoption in a way of the language. And then the next one was bricolage, which was this idea of incorporating found objects, especially found objects from either consumer culture or trash culture into your clothes. And then we have another one called graffiti and agitprop, which has a very sort of formalistic adoption of punk through the idea of graffiti and slogans, and how that's become very much a vehicle for political commentary. And then the last section is destroy, which looks at the punk practice of ripping and tearing your clothes. Initially, I think the wearing of safety pins, it was often talked about as being at least a symbol of poverty. You couldn't afford to buy new clothes, so they'd had rips and tears, and you'd actually use safety pins. But I think eventually it became very much an aesthetic. There's an extraordinary potency to those images you see of punks in the 70s, and an integrity actually, and an authenticity to them, which I think continues to engage people now.
Amazing. And I'm here with January Jones. January, you look fabulous.
Thank you very much.
And whose dress are you wearing tonight?
Chanel.
Cool. And did you ever have a punk kind of phase in your life?
Yeah, I think all young women did. I mean, I think what represented to me was just kind of anti-establishment. So I think that we all had that sort of phase as young women. I didn't take as much risk with the hair and makeup stuff, but this is my opportunity to.
Well, the eye makeup, I mean, I love the eyes, and you kind of got like a little faux hawk going on. It looks really cool.
Susie Sue is inspiration, and I love taking risks with hair and makeup, so I want to do something a little bit different.
And I mean, you always look stunning when you walk on red carpets, and you have a great sense of fashion, and you really just dress to your body. Was there anything that you wanted to do differently tonight, or that you wanted to go outside of the box?
Well, with the hair and makeup, like you said, I wanted to do a short gown. I mean, punk represented to me was something just, I wanted to be glamorous but still funky. And so I think every time you step on a red carpet, you should try to step out of the box.
That's true. Well, thank you so much, and have fun inside.
Thank you so much.
Billy, down to you.
Hey, I'm here with Jimmy Fallon and his wife, Nancy. This is exciting. How are you tonight?
It's always good to see you. Of course, we have to say who we're wearing.
Who are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
Honey.
Oscar de la Renta.
Oh, it's beautiful. Turn around so we can see. Oh, it's black.
But it's black.
And Mr. Fallon?
Saint Laurent. I'm wearing a Prada tie, Tom Ford shoes, and my hair is from the Natural History Museum. This is a yak from the early 1900s.
Oh, listen. Do you have to return those bugs at the end of the night?
I had to take the glass case off right before I got on the red carpets just to make sure it's real deal. I mean, if you get up close, you go, I've seen that before behind glass. Like a caveman's chasing it. It's just a beautiful piece of art. This is pretty fun tonight.
It's amazing tonight. You kids have fun.
And thank you so much. This is the streaming is the way to go.
That's the way, right?
In Europe, I just want to say hello, Europe. Hey!
Hillary, what's going on up there?
I've got Kim Kardashian with me, looking absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. I'm good.
Who are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Riccardo Tisci.
He's one of the hosts tonight, and I think that the exhibit is going to be amazing inside. What are you looking forward to seeing?
I love fashion, and I really am excited to see everyone's take on punk. I know it's different for everybody, and fashion, you know, just is very, I think, everyone has their own take on it, so it'll be really interesting to me to see what the designers and everyone else, you know, really feels about punk.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some people coming up the carpet, and the way everyone interprets punk is so fascinating, and it's one of the best exhibits because you can really, really go all out and dress up.
I agree. I'm excited to see everybody.
Did you ever have a punk phase yourself?
I did not. I really didn't. That's why I think mine and Riccardo's version of punk for me is not probably, you know, the mohawk, typical punk that you would really envision.
Yeah.
But
it's the subtleties. Yeah, I love it. We all interpret it in our own way. We'll have fun inside. Thank you so much. Billy?
Well, I'm with guess who? Sarah Jessica Parker, and guess who else? Vogue's Hamish Bowles. Now, this headdress, let's start at the top and deconstruct on the way, and then a detour to himself.
All right, the headdress is Philip Treacy. He's been working on it for the past few weeks. And I feel incredibly fortunate that it is in my care and custody tonight. And then Giles Deacon, this is his dress, which he came to New York City and cut himself. And then we asked Mr. Louboutin to make these boots just as a nod to the sort of plaid, the flannel that we think of, you know, when we think about that particular period. And the jewelry is Fred Leighton and a number of other vintage shops and pieces of junk that I've collected over the years.
And you feel rock and roll, punk?
I feel that I wanted to pay attention to the theme. I wanted to embrace it. I wanted to not embarrass this kind gentleman who agreed to accompany me. And so now, yes, you should move on to this.
Hamish, tell me about your jacket.
My jacket is an old Tom Ford tuxedo, and it was customized by my friend David Thomas, who's been designing this jewelry. David Thomas, gentleman.
It's amazing, Hamish. Hillary, how's it going up there?
So it's really fun.
Great. Thank you. Hillary? Hillary?
Thanks, Billy. The planning for an event of this scale starts very early. Here's a look at the concept behind the exhibition and gala event. Check it out.
It was decided very early on to very much ground the exhibition in fashion, because it's not a history of punk, it's an exhibition on how punk has influenced fashion. With Andrew Bolton, Gideon Ponte and myself decided that it was important to give a grandeur to the rooms and a beauty to them, but to reference the punks by using punk materials. And we've tried to keep that ethos with the design throughout, which is why we have polystyrene, rubber, plastic, graffiti. And Ignite has provided these fantastic films of punks that we think best represent each gallery. There's a very famous quote by the punk Paul Simonon, who was the bassist in The Clash, which is "Pink is the colour of punk." That's official, so there's lots of pink everywhere. At the beginning of the exhibition, we're very much trying to explain how punk began and its roots. So there's two period rooms. First one is CBGB's toilet. Second one is the Seditionary store, which is 430 Kings Road, London. So we felt they're both very representative of the cities and a good way to introduce the punks and where they hung out. But it really represents how amazing they were doing DIY fashion. I mean, that's really what we're trying to get across, and that's how you want to inspire people. This exhibition is about how you can make something out of nothing.
Awesome. I'm here with Rachel Roy and Stacy Keebler. You guys look
gorgeous.
good.
Thank you. So do you. We're having so much fun.
How awesome is it seeing like how everyone interprets the punk theme and everything? It's really, really cool.
I mean, for me, people watching is part of how I design and how I get inspired. So I love the Met. It's the Oscars of fashion, and to have a date like Stacy, who is so fun and such a girl's girl and is open to collaboration, it's like a dream.
Are there any like dream collaborations that you have with, I don't know, anyone like living past or present in the punk era?
Ooh, good one. I mean, I would definitely say that I'm inspired by punk because I think as designers, we never know what we're good at. You know, it's not black and white, and you're not taught to be good at art, especially if you go through the public school system. And so we always feel a little off. And I think with the punk era, it was about making yourself feel like an individual and fitting into just something. And so I really relate to that. And I usually use it through accessories. So whether I show up with safety pins, which I wear all the time, or like my little edgy Genevieve Jones jewelry, or my shoes. It's a way to make people that don't necessarily feel like they belong to something belong, and I love that. And so a collaboration would be, I mean, if David Bowie was open, I would be open.
And I love Rachel Roy dress.
Yes.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Have so much fun in there, you guys. I'll see you later.
Thank you. We'll see you in there.
Billy, what's going on over there?
I'm with Mark Jacobs. I'm very lucky. How are you, Mark?
I'm well, Billy. How are you?
I'm great. So just tell us what you're wearing and how you chose it. And clearly you've designed it.
Well, I was going to wear a tuxedo, which I thought would actually be the most subversive thing to wear for punk, but then I kind of got all dressed and I thought like, nah, I'm not going to make it through the evening in a tuxedo. So I decided to wear this Comme des Garçons suit, which I felt was just a bit more festive.
It's really wonderful.
More dandy, and had nothing to do with punk. Except that Ray, I guess, is a punk in her own way.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're channeling.
Yeah, it's punk without the musical reference.
Mark, you grew up in New York. What do you remember about the punk years here?
Well, what I remember is that there was the New York punks for sure had a kind of style with substance, and there was a social significance to that style. I mean, I think punk style in New York came from thrift shops basically, and it was how you wore them, your attitude, the cuffs that you cut off, or removing a collar, or wearing something too small or too big, you know, wearing things that were conflicting. Yeah, it was cool, as opposed to London punk, which I think was all about Vivienne Westwood, you know, and that style was really her creation.
Thanks, Mark. Have fun up there. It's good seeing you.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hey, Gwyneth. How are you?
Nice to see you.
And you? Hi, I'm Billy Norwich.
How are
It's
you?
nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
I saw you here last year. You look great.
Thanks.
Your fans are in that direction. And your fan is he. I'm your fan too.
Thank you very much.
What are you wearing?
This is Valentino.
It's incredible. And how is it punk?
How is it punk? Well, I guess it's pink. I guess it's punk in that I've gone just totally classic on a punk night.
But you're quite. I mean, it's deconstructed there, so it's great.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
You've been to this before. What do you look forward to at the Costume Institute?
I always look forward to seeing friends, and the musical guests is usually pretty fun.
And you were a baby, but do you have any recollection of punk in New York when you were growing up here?
I do. I mean, I think when I was kind of coming of age, it was just post-punk, but we were still using a lot of the elements in our, safety pins in the ears, but with our little Spence uniforms. It was a good mix.
Great, Gwyneth. Have a ball tonight.
Thank you so
good
much.
seeing
Nice
you.
to see you as well.
Hillary, who are you with up there?
Hey, Billy. I'm here with Kate Bosworth and Olivier Roustin-Belmont. Hey, guys.
Hello.
You look amazing, and you're wearing Belmont tonight.
Yes.
And we watched you earlier on the video getting ready, so it's very cool.
Good.
What are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
I'm in love with the idea of this exhibition, and seeing that kind of rebellion throughout the years, and the idea of chaos to couture. I don't know what to expect exactly, which excites me.
It is going to be really amazing inside, and just seeing everyone how they interpret punk fashion is really cool to see as well. And you make some elements of that into your collections, don't you?
I think for me it's really interesting, this exhibition above all, because I'm like
really young, like as a designer. But for me, like I didn't know, like I didn't live the punk. But it for me, it always been like a kind of super inspiration, like rebel and revolution, and trying to break the rules. So I think it's really interesting. Even like when you are young and you need to push your limits and your boundaries, I think punk is like the best way of thinking like that.
I think so too, and I think that you have such amazing style, and you always wear clothes that you wear them. Clothes that never wear you. And
I feel like I'm wearing armor tonight.
But you still look. It still looks like you would just woke up in
like
that.
a warrior.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you, so beautiful.
And do you have a favorite punk song?
Favorite punk song? I don't know. What is
hardcore.
yours?
Oh my god, I think all from the Sex Pistols.
Yeah. Yes, love it. Thank you so much. Have fun inside. Billy, what's going on over there?
I'm with Cameron Diaz. I'm with Cameron Diaz. I'm with Cameron Diaz, who said it's okay to ask her what she's wearing because what else? What'd you say?
Why else am I here but to talk about what I'm wearing?
So
Stella McCartney.
It's fantastic.
Amazing. I feel so chic and just we wanted to be chic and punk rock all at the same time.
Do you think I could get you to turn around for a quick second? Ladies and gentlemen,
I have my cape, which, I don't know how many capes there's going to be here.
it's the only cape tonight. And let's see the belt a little bit. Can the camera see that? That's fantastic. It's beautiful. It's so
Yes.
great. And the shoes? Are you
The
wearing punk
shoes? Matching shoes, of course.
Cameron, you were a baby if you were even born when punk truly existed.
Punk absolutely was an influence in my life. Absolutely. I grew up in the 80s, right at the end of the 70s were still a very formidable year of my upbringing and existence, and it was absolutely formed by punk rock, for sure.
And you're in for a treat. The exhibition's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hilary, what's going on the top of the stairs?
I'm here with Kristen McMenemy, Alexander Wang, and Julianne Moore. Hey guys.
Hi.
We've got a whole crowd here. Are you guys both wearing Alex Wang?
Balenciaga.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, so we have a Balenciaga. Very nice. And do you have any specific things that you're looking forward to in the exhibit tonight?
I didn't hear that question.
Are there any specific things that you are excited to see tonight in the exhibit?
Actually, I don't even know what's in there, so everything.
Tonight's punk themed. What about you?
I heard they recreated the bathroom at CBGB, so I'm excited to see that, nostalgic moment, even though I wasn't there for the beginning of it. Didn't even experience it at all, definitely.
Did you ever have a punk phase growing up?
In my own way, I guess you could say so, yes.
Yeah, we were all angry. We were all angry at one point growing up.
Everyone's angry. Who's not angry when growing up?
And poor, angry and poor, creating our own stuff.
Thank you so much. Have a great time inside.
Thank you.
Billy.
Hey, I'm with Stella McCartney and Kristen Stewart. How about that? How are you tonight?
Very good. How about you?
Stella?
I'm really great.
Did you have fun making clothes for tonight?
Yeah, I do. You know what? I think I have two of the coolest chicks in town, so good fun making it.
Kristen, Annie John on Twitter has asked us to ask you, who are you excited to see tonight?
I think I'm mostly excited about who I showed up with, to be honest. I'm here with Cameron and Stella, and I think, us three can have a pretty good time.
Are you in New York for a while?
No, not really. Not at all.
In and out.
That's right.
In and out. How long are you staying?
I leave tomorrow.
Back. When you were growing up, were you aware of punk music?
Punk music? I mean, a little bit. Like, I kind of grew up on classic rock, and that obviously, at some point delves into that. I love the Clash. I like the Sex Pistols, but I never really did a movie called The Runaways that got me a little bit more aware of stuff like that. But the energy of it couldn't coincide with who I am more. This is a good evening. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what you think about the exhibition because it's quite extraordinary and it might be, really provocative.
Oh man, provoke, please. Provoke something.
Provoke.
Do something. Yeah.
Thanks for talking to me, you two. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night. Hilary, how are you?
Great. I've got Jennifer Lawrence and Raph Simmons here with me. Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
You excited to see the exhibit tonight?
Extremely excited, absolutely.
It's going to be fun. So you look beautiful, and you're wearing.
Oh, thank you. I'm wearing Dior.
Did you guys collaborate tonight on your look?
Oh yes, we always do.
I mean, that's why you always look so perfect and totally fit to your body. What did you got?
You too can look like this if you have the designer tell you how to wear it.
Exactly. What is the process like of like working together and collaborating?
We went out to lunch and we started talking about dresses. He told me I should wear this one, and I said okay, and then I wore it.
And then that's it. Did you ever have a punk phase growing up?
A what phase?
A punk phase. Tonight's theme is punk.
Oh yeah, I know. No, I never went through the punk phase. No. I guess tonight I'm supposed to say yes, but no. I was a cheerleader.
It's cool to see, all the different fashions and the exhibit, and everyone's so exciting. It's going to be a great night. Anyways, have fun in there.
Thank you.
Have a good night. See you. Billy, what's going on?
Well, I'm with Dolce & Gabbana and one of their extraordinary guests, the one and only Katy Perry.
Hello, everybody that's watching.
Hello.
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 Katy, tell me about the dress and the collaboration, because I know this is not that you just don't pick something off the rack when you're these two guys.
Actually, I saw this on the runway right when, the week it debuted, and I heard that the Met was having a punk theme, and I looked at it and I thought to myself, oh, if I wore this, I feel like I would be the original punk, like a Joan of Arc. And so I contacted Dolce & Gabbana, and they were pleasantly excited to be a part, and we just all decided we were going to go together then.
Fantastic. And the crown, where is that from? How is that?
That's Dolce & Gabbana.
The queen.
The queen. I mean, whatever. I'll take whatever kind of royalty I can get.
Have fun. It's great talking to you all. Nice seeing you. Thank you. Bye. Kate Upton, let's say hello. How are you?
Hi.
I'm Billy Norwich.
Nice to meet you.
I haven't seen you since you went to Antarctica, which must have been an extraordinary trip, and here you are in high society.
I know. I'm really excited. It's not cold out tonight.
It's not cold out. Have you been to this before?
I have, yeah. Last year I was here.
Great. And what are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to what everyone's wearing. I can't wait to see, the punk theme, although I didn't fully understand it. I think Leslie did better with her necklace.
I
the
did.
Punk theme.
And my earrings.
Well, tell me about what you're wearing. Break it apart for us, because that's what people out on Twitter and stuff really want to know.
Yes, I am here with Diane von Furstenberg, and I'm wearing all of her stuff, everything.
Jay Mendel.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
It's really great. Are you in New York for a while?
Yes, we're actually filming a movie.
Called The Other Woman.
The Other Woman. What's it about?
The Other Woman.
Why did you point at me?
I'm the wife, she's the other woman.
Of course,
One
right?
of them.
Of course. Oh, how great. Well, the exhibition is fantastic when you see it. Yeah, and a lot of people have been here, and it's it'll make you. It's really thought-provoking, I think.
Wow,
great. So happy to see you both.
Thank you.
Hillary, how are you? Who are you with right now?
Thanks, Billy. I've got Lena Dunham and Erdem with me tonight. How are you guys doing? We are on TV. Hey.
Hi.
You wearing Erdem?
I'm wearing Erdem. That's Erdem. I'm wearing him.
You're
wearing me.
You're wearing.
We are wearing each other.
Yes, we are.
Love it. What are you excited to see tonight in the punk exhibit?
I think the entire. I'm just so fascinated with what the approach to the theme will be. We were talking about this in the car. Like, is it about a punk attitude? Is it about the specific time period referred to as punk?
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of mysteries to be unveiled.
Absolutely. I'm excited about Westwood. I'm so excited to see the vintage Westwood.
I think it's all about how each person interprets it. It is the attitude. There's the whole political movement that was from England. So it should be
an excuse to spit inside the museum.
Yeah. That's inappropriate behavior.
You guys are gonna spit in us?
Just in like
a little bit
cistern of any old Greek cisterns we might find.
I think we'll find some at the Met. I think we'll find some vessel that we can use.
Now, did you guys collaborate together at all on your look tonight?
we did a kind of transatlantic fitting. So
We did via iPad, via FaceTime.
Yes,
That is very modern.
It was definitely a very modern fitting.
And
then,
my dog ate a safety pin during the fitting, which is punk.
yes,
That is
very,
so punk.
I know.
Do you have any safety pins on tonight, or no?
I don't. We decided to think more about punk as sort of, an odd mix of eras, kind of what you expose and what you hide. We went with a more meta-analysis of punk.
Absolutely, but I think also your tattoo window on the back.
Oh yeah, I do. I have
Love it. That is punk.
He created a tattoo window for me.
I love it. We'll have so much fun inside. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Enjoy.
I'm here with Thomas Campbell, who is the director of the Met, and his beautiful wife. What are you excited about seeing tonight?
Curator Andrew Bolton has done an amazing job at catching the kind of the rawness and the anarchy and the creativity of punk, from the recreation of the toilets at CBGB's to Malcolm McLaren's shop, Sedition on the King's Road, to the recreation of kind of classical architecture out of styrofoam. It's just like the most amazing setting for some really stunning clothes.
And did you ever have a punk phase?
I did actually in high school, and there's a cassette tape of me singing Sex Pistols cover songs somewhere floating around. So.
Oh, I love that. And what are you most excited about seeing tonight?
I think the same as Tom. I think when I was in my punk phase, I spent time in the bathroom at CBGB's. So that'll be fun to see that in the club.
This will be like a walk down memory lane.
Yeah.
And any favorite punk bands that you have?
Oh, the Ramones, Sex Pistols. But the great thing about an evening like this is that it, for an audience that might not normally come to the Met, this shows that the Met is not just sort of about stuffy art history lessons. This kind of opens the Met up to an entirely new audience. With supporters like Moda, Operandi and Vogue, we're reaching an entirely new audience, so it's great. And the money we raise is going towards the rebuilding of the Costume Institute.
That is fabulous. Thank you so much. Have an amazing time inside.
Thank you.
Well, I'm here tonight with the wonderful best couple in New York City. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks. Good for being here.
Hello. Thank you.
So did you get dressed together? You both look extraordinary.
Oh, yeah. She got dressed in her side of the house, and I was on the other side, so after practice, but it was great, yeah.
But do you check in before you get dressed?
We kind of coordinate a little bit, but we definitely wanted to stay on theme this year.
Alexis, tell me what you're wearing.
John Bautista Valley.
When did you decide to wear it? Was this a long process coming, or did you just know it when you saw it?
It was I wouldn't say a long process, but when I saw it, I was like, that has to be worn for the Met, and especially around this baby bump. It's a little bit difficult, so.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
What is your process in getting dressed? I know you also have your own clothing line, so what do you think about for tonight?
Yeah, well, today I had a long practice, and I happened to drive home and get ready for this extraordinary event, so I was able to put together a Calvin Klein collection suit.
You look fantastic. How do you feel?
I feel great, thanks.
Thanks for being here. Have a ball, huh?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm here with Sophia Coppola. Hello, Sophia. How are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
Who are you wearing tonight? I love this.
Marc Jacobs.
You guys collaborate together a lot. You and your good friends. And what is that like? Take us through the process of when you decide to go to an event together, or where is one of the spots?
I've been friends with Marc for a long time, so it's really nice to be able to ask him for clothes for important things in life.
It is. And what did you guys want to go with the punk theme tonight? Any kind of little hints of that?
No, I thought I just picked out these pajamas because it seemed comfortable. I didn't feel like wearing a gown, and I thought maybe it's kind of punk to wear pajamas.
Go the comfortable route. It is kind of punky. You're like going against the grain of wearing the ball gown. I love it.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you so much. Have a great time inside.
Thank you.
And next we have Anne Hathaway. Hello, Anne. How are you? You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Did you have some kind of punk inspiration tonight for your look?
Oh, well, I don't know that you could tell it by looking at me, but Debbie Harry was kind of in our
Did you see Debbie Harry tonight yet?
Is she here?
She's here.
So cool.
Very awesome. I know. Yeah, it's really exciting. Are you excited to see the exhibit inside?
Yeah, I am very much. I love a lot of the music from that time, so it'll be really cool to see what everybody was wearing and then see how it's inspired couture.
It's really cool. I think this is such a special theme because everyone can kind of interpret it the way that they want and dress in their own punk way. But I love the way that you are dressed tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. This it's from 1992.
Really?
Yeah,
Who makes it?
It's a vintage Valentino.
Wow, that is beautiful.
I couldn't believe it when he sent me the picture because he had asked me if I wanted to wear archive, and I said, well, of course I want to wear archive, but have you ever done anything punk, darling?
Valentino, that is, yeah, you would never really
You don't really think about that. Princess, maybe, but no, and he sent me this one. I said, oh my God, I love it. It's fabulous.
Was this like kind of the first choice?
Yeah, and only. It was as soon as I saw it.
Well, it doesn't get easier than that.
It really doesn't.
It's pretty amazing. And I love the purple eyeshadow.
Thank
you. Beautiful.
Thank you. It was just all kinds of. I took the chaos thing as far as the couture would allow, but like my nails don't match, my eyes don't match the dress. It's fun.
That's the punk aesthetic, going against the rules. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
Here I am with Victor Cruz and Elena Watley. Thrilled to see you both this evening. How are you?
Doing very well. Happy to be here.
Elena, were you here last?
Yes, I was here last year. It was an amazing experience.
What did you wear last year that you've changed and worn this year? What did you decide to do quite a little differently?
Well, I had Calvin Klein collection on last year, and this year I'm wearing Lanvin. And I just wanted to get some color, and this year's theme is a little different than last year, so I just wanted to get some color and brighten up the moment a little bit.
You've described yourself as a bit of a fashion junkie. Is this fun?
This is very fun. It's very fun. Playing dress up, wearing brands, and wearing clothes that you like to wear and looking good is always fun for me.
I would imagine it's a break from your day job, right?
Absolutely. A lot less injury prone, this job here.
Elena, what do you think of having a sort of a peacock for Pal?
I mean, it's amazing. He always looks great. I feel like, I'm a good accessory to him.
I'm sure he thinks of you as much more than that.
Absolutely. She looks way better than I do in this night.
What are you looking forward to tonight at the exhibition? Are you familiar with the punk idea?
A little bit, yeah. I'm just excited to see what everyone's going to wear. I know there's going to be some surprises on the carpet, so I'm excited to see what everyone's going to wear. And then there's always a surprise performance, so I'm excited for that as well.
Great. Well, you're in the right place. Thank you so much. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys, this is just an amazing night so far, and we haven't even gotten inside. I mean, the red carpet is really picking up right now, and all of the huge stars are just starting to file in. Everyone is feeling glamorous. It's pretty incredible right now, and seeing all the punk fashion is so exciting, and seeing how everyone kind of plays with it in their own way. It's really crazy, but it's gonna be fun in there. Can't wait to see it. Billy, what's going on with you?
Well,
Billy, how's your night?
Listen, it's really incredible. When you see people like, maybe you're going to get to meet or talk to. I've met her before, Vivienne Westwood, and then there she is in front of you, and she's so beautiful and so delicate, and really she's she carries the history of punk with her in her heart, and it was just really remarkable talking to her among many other people, and then to the other extreme, Cameron Diaz, who was in such a good mood. Hillary, who do you have up there?
I'm here with Andrew Bevan and Haley Steinfeld, and tonight's theme is punk, and you guys are looking the part. It is amazing. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Donna Karan Atelier.
Wow, it's amazing. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Moschino.
So great. So what are you guys most looking forward to tonight? Have you ever had a punk phase yourself?
No, I haven't. I'm kind of going through it right now, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everything, and that's what I love about this event is there's so much to see. It never stops.
It's really good in there. And have you ever had a punk phase?
I have. I mean, I moved to New York in '99, and I lived in the East Village. I went to CBGB's. I did a little bit of this a lot later at night, like maybe like 1 a.m. So this is pretty funny. But yeah.
Any favorite punk song?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Yeah, I know, right? I kind of dig Green Day and Avril Lavigne. I feel like they're sort of...
Avril Lavigne is not punk.
No? Well, she's in my world, so
yeah,
right.
Speaking of that, you're so young and you have such amazing style, and I mean, it's only going to keep evolving into better things, and you look incredible tonight.
Thank you so much.
So, have fun in there.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Oh my God, you have no idea what's going on. Beyonce has just arrived at the perfect time. She looks exquisite. She's with her group. She looks magnificent. I can't quite see the dress. Oh my God, there it is. It is beautiful, just beautiful. And she's, you know, she's queenly. She's just walking in slowly, saying hello to everyone. We're hoping she's going to talk to us. And let's see who else she's with, who her group is. No, there she goes. She's going to go up the stairs. Well, maybe we'll catch her upstairs. Just so beautiful, huh? There she is. Wow, Hillary, how are you doing up there? It's been some night, right?
It has been an amazing night. Thanks to my co-host, Billy Norwich. What a wonderful evening. We are so honored to have hosted this live stream of arrivals at the Met Costume Institute Gala. We hope you guys enjoyed it and hope to make it to the Met to see the punk Chaos de Couture. This fantastic exhibition will be on view from Thursday until August 14th. Thank you so much to everyone who watched and also those who participated on Twitter. I think it's time to head inside, you guys. Have a good night.